The Niagara Falls History Museum opened its doors for the 6th annual Night of Art, a chance to showcase local musicians, artists, and poets from across the region.
Well, tonight's our annual Niagara Falls Night of Art. We've got music on the backstage, we've got food vendors, we've got artists selling their wares, we've got installations out the front, out the back, and everywhere around this place, and it's just a fun night to be down here at the Niagara Falls History Museum.
So where'd the idea for this night come from?
This started back in 2012 when Niagara was the cultural capital of Canada. When the funding went out, there's communities all across Niagara region that sort of started up these Night of Arts that was inspired by James Street Night of Art in St. Catharines. Unfortunately, James Street is no longer going anymore, but we've decided to keep the tradition going here in Niagara Falls.
Actually, tell me a little bit about your art.
Well, I enjoy creating things out of metal. I love influencing history and fairy tale themes and bringing them to life so that people can escape even for just a little while.
So have you always been an artist then?
Not really. I actually got kicked out of art class in high school because I couldn't draw a bowl of fruit. And then so it turned into metal work. And I never considered myself an artist until about a year and a half ago when I met members of Niagara Art Showcase. I went from doing simple things such as Tree of Life pendants to full-on, I turned pop cans into roses. I like repurposing things, and I've really branched out with what I do. I now do leatherwork, woodworking, as well as the metalwork, and I still make trees on occasion.
So you just mentioned to me that you actually have been painting and drawing for a long time.
Yes, since 1990 I've been drawing and painting, but I've always had an interest of art. In school I used to doodle and on my spare time.
So who has been your inspiration?
Bob Ross, Robert Bateman, they're true legends, Picasso. I listen to music and I just get inspired by a photograph online, and then I go from there.
So Andrew, tell me about the reason why you're here tonight.
I'm here because I'd love to get connected not only with artists, because I've been here last year actually, this is the second year that I've been here, and it's nice reconnecting with even musicians, artists, everyone that participates in this event, and it's good to not only get exposure, but just to connect with the artist community.
What feedback are you getting from the people who are visiting the museum tonight?
To be honest with you, my stuff is very diverse, so I'm a person that I feel whatever I can and I put it into my artwork. So it's funny because I have just a very wide range of artwork that people are very surprised that it's all done by one artist.
So what's next for the Niagara Falls History Museum?
We've got a couple good things coming up in October. The big one is we got some funding to work with the Niagara Regional Native Center. We've got something called Reclaiming Cultural Identity. And the other fun thing we do every year is our Drummond Hill Cemetery tours, which is just a great way to sort of go through a cemetery at night in October and really hear the stories of the people who reside there now, because there's big histories in that National Historic Site.
The 6th annual Niagara Falls Night of Art was a huge success. Hundreds of people came out to see the 30 artists and enjoy their amazing creations. Reporting for The Source, I'm Taraba.